To put my works in storage or for shipping, preparing them for exhibitions or whatever, I'm using tape to seal out the moisture. And doing this is really boring. Especially if it's multiple pieces, it can take quite a while. So instead of doing this, I have an idea actually. It won't really help me fix the issue of that I'm still gonna have to do it, but it's something fun to do. So let's go for it. While I was tidying up the basement, I actually found my first ever artwork, so to speak. And it's been quite a while since then, 2012. That's it. So I'm gonna repaint this today and see how much changed over the last 12 years. Alright, I'm upstairs again in my atelier. And this is it. In a not so yellow light, I guess. I'm exhausted from walking downstairs. It's so warm, it's unbelievable. Anyway. Yeah, bonus points for if you can guess the reference I used. Because I think it's not a well-known reference, but it is a reference that I used. So we'll see how we do, what we do, and when we're finished. Right off the bat, I already know I think I'm not gonna do the background. This is not me anymore. So I'm gonna probably stick with the figure, but I'm not gonna copy it for most of that sake. Paper. We're gonna need a paper. Let's get this out of the way. I still gotta prepare the paper, which I'm gonna do with this and a pencil, just to put some lines on. So I do have a frame to work on, because watercolor and edges, no. Alright, after we're done with putting down the frame, I'm gonna start the sketching part. But I'm gonna use the original painting as a reference. What we need to do is scoot over here a little bit. And off to the races we are. Starting out with the, not necessarily a sketch anymore, because I ended up filming the sketch, but the pencil was way too light to show, so let's stick with the inking part. But it's still sort of sketching. Not really, I guess, because everything is laid out, but I try to keep it, you know, loose a little bit. There are lines that I mostly follow, honestly, but I'm not just following the lines, I'm just drawing them again, and it just helps me too. I don't know if that makes sense. I think it does in my head, at least. So I'm just drawing the feet, starting with the toes, figuring that out, you know, being cautious of the details, cautious of the ankles, because I think ankles are very important in hands and feet to make them look like the way I like them. I like them to be a little bony and to be a little stylized. I like to call them strange, but I think calling something stylized is more professional. So when I'm done with laying down all the lines, I eventually start parallel hatching, because I've been using parallel hatching for the past almost a year now, and I still love it, especially for the hair parts. Well, that's just a question of time until we have filled all of it. And when I'm done laying all the shading down with the parallel hatching, which I use some on the toes and the feet, some on the hair, some on the face to make sure the face is right, I begin by coloring it. And with this one, I started with a light blue as a background, stripes. I've been thinking about this a lot, and I chose this light blue because it still has like this vibrant, fun, playful feeling to it that I've been enjoying so much with my colors. And painting my skin tones, I do have two different approaches at the moment. that I'm using. One of them is the one that I'm not using here is I do an underpainting in the color of the shadow that I'm choosing. And the other one is just going right in with a yellow ochre and then starting to lay in the colors of red or green and purple and some blue parts, just figuring out where everything goes. And I think I've learned a lot about skin colors. I never really enjoyed skin colors. Only lately I've started to actually enjoy skin colors. I'm not highly realistic with them, and I think I don't mind that much. I'm not interested in that. But the process of looking at skin color in the way of what skin is and where it likes to get green, where it likes to get shadow, where it likes to get reddish, I've been really enjoying that, and it has made the whole process a lot easier to perceive skin. Okay, let's do the reveal. I know this isn't the reveal you were waiting for, but I just released this pullover and I absolutely love it, so I have to show you. So I got this on my website, and some t-shirts, some pullovers. Furthermore, I do want to show you context. It's a collection of my most recent portraits, and they are combined with poetry. And to each portrait there is a poem. You'll find some on my website in case you want to read it. And you'll find the link as well. Alright, now to the actual reveal. That was the reveal out of the way. Now we got that done. It's pretty easy to say that a lot has changed. Those are two different, very different approaches to very different things. I have changed as well. My personality has changed. I'm different now, and my art reflects that. It feels a little strange to think that I have done this and this. So both are me, but not this one isn't me anymore. Well, this one is me on the path of something that I'm excited to figure out for myself. And I think a big part in this plays, I don't know, learning a lot of stuff, learning how to draw realistically, learning how colors work, learning all the composition, everything that is connected to painting. So this is a long road ahead of me, but a very nice one, I think, that I'm looking forward to walk down slowly. And we'll see where it leads me. Maybe 10 years from now I'll do another one of this and see where I've been going, see where I've been wandering off, you know? I wish I could understand it better or feel it more, because I feel like I do understand change. It's not that I don't grasp it, but I don't feel like it. I don't feel like celebrating this change, because I'm already in my head 10 years from now. I'm only looking at the things that are ahead of me. Far ahead of me as well. But it's good to see this once in a while, how much I've actually changed. Alright, I don't know how to finish this. Right.